Yeah, we're saying blood. What are you saying? What are you saying, peeps? We in the house today. We in the house today. Yeah, early morning session. Well, in the UK it's early morning. You know, it's like 10 a.m. in it, blood. For the Far Eastern funds, Australians, South Koreans. Also, like my top 10, Indonesia. For some reason, quite like the Triple B. I don't know what that is. But to be honest, everyone should like the Triple B because he's a truth teller. You know, he's talking real. My boy, Double JG for the noodle enjoyers. Yeah, well, I said, Triple B is going to go over to South Korea. Huh? And I'm going to be enjoying some noodles dish there, some kimchi, some K-pop. I want to know what it's all about, man. Apparently, there's an awful lot of plastic surgery in that country, South Korea. Yeah, I asked one of my friends who's a bit of a rice expert, a rice expert. And he's like, yeah, the South Korean girls, yeah, they all look the same. Because I was like, yeah, but they say that a lot about that part of the world. But he's like, no, it means they all had plastic surgery. They're obsessed with it, I think probably do their breastises. I don't like fake breastises unless you wouldn't know they're fake. There's always scars. There's some hardness. I remember this beautiful teacher I went out with. Very pretty, very sweet, but there was something missing. But she's a very pretty girl. Model good looking, but and tall and slim. But she had these fake breasts, and I would touch them like stones. I'm like, blood. That ain't no breasts. That's like a cannonball. And put me off a bit. And call me shallow, but she's shallow. I mean, breast implants, which is obviously a very skinny girl with a flat chest. So she decided to have breast implants. I can get that. But she didn't do her research. So she got some whack implants that didn't look nice, didn't look natural, certainly did not feel natural. They were hard. Very weird. Anyway, that didn't last. But yeah, I guess there's probably some, quality breastises that you wouldn't know, in which case I'd deal with that. But yeah, a lot of surgery in Korea. I'm not sure what the definition they like is. I'm guessing breastises. I'm thinking lip fillers. I'm thinking eye widening. Yeah, because a lot of Far Eastern girls, they want big eyes. They don't want the single lid eyes. They want bigger eyes, don't they? Like anime chicks. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look, man. South Korean plastic surgery. Let's see maybe the cheek fillers. What do you think, man? Is anyone there, blood? Is this not gonna happen today? Is everyone getting their drink on? I can't see too hard, man. Yeah, the thing is, you get like Korean plastic surgeries. How common is plastic surgery? South Korea took the title of being the #1 country for plastic surgery. An estimated 1 in 5 Koreans having some kind of plastic surgery. That's incredible. 1 in 5 Koreans, blood clot. What should I put? Plastic surgery, South Korea, most popular. I want to know what the most popular is. That's nuts. 1 in 5. Okay, the 53, I don't need as many as 53. The 53 most popular surgeries in South Korea. Rhinoplasty. What's a rhinoplasty? I know what it is. I've heard it. I've heard what it is. Oh, getting the nose right. Yeah. They want a little nose, don't they? A little nose. The eyes, yeah, I thought they'd make the eyes bigger, basically. Yeah. And make them more, what's the word? So they mirror each other, Symmetry is very important. Jaw and face, anti-aging, body conditioning, mammoplasty. It's mammoplasty, a titty implant, right? Breast augmentation, shaping reduction. Yeah, man. Well, it's pretty much about the same as around the world, really. I can't see much difference than what they do around the world. It goes into subcategories here for the nose. Bulbous or blunt tip correction, downward pointing tip correction, upturned nose correction. Yeah, so they're big on changing their nose and their eyes and their breastises. Yeah. Ah, Cyborg Bossy Galai Triple B. Yeah, what's up, mate? Oh, me kangaroo dance. Well, good to have someone in. I thought it was going to be dry, man. The last Australian one was quite popular, but obviously it wasn't the first one, but it was the first one for 6 months. You know. But good day to you, brother. What's going on in sunny Australia? Is it sunny? You know, what's going on? Have the bungs been causing you trouble? Palmyra Parade. Ah, I played that ball game Operation when I was a kid. I had plastic surgery. Yeah. When you have to, so it's a man laying down, right, on the operating table, and he's got a variety of different elements of his body, and you can pick them out, but it's magnetic, right? The old school toys we had, you know, before computer games. I remember computer games from being quite young, but they're very basic. But like, you know, people used to get together and play games, more family games and stuff, but it'd still be fun. And you got to pick it up with these tweezers, and if you touch the side of the body, it's zzz, and it was very exciting. Yeah, Operation. I had plastic surgery. Did you? What did you have plastic surgery on? I don't know if you're just joking. I've only got 1 round today. I got 1 round. So whoever I'm shoot better be gonna deserve it, man. It'll probably be Spencer again. Oh. Yeah. Well, everyone watch Berlanga? Huh? Anybody watch Berlanga? McCrory. I've actually done a video. I'm going to upload it. Well, it's done. It's going to be uploaded after these messages. Anyone think anything of Berlanga? I've done a video. Like I said, to me, he reminds you of Benny Blanco from the Bronx, man. That's a good film, isn't it? That's good from Carlitos Way, huh? Pachanga. They're good characters. They're good actors. I hate to go, oh, he's such a good actor, because you know what happens, right? In these Hollywood films. So I had a girlfriend, the one I told you about, the one that with elite models. One of her family was married to a quite well-known actor. That's all I say. And they were talking about the films and the movie business, right? You know, like, you know, firstly, obviously they got loads of takes, right? If you're a big movie star, right? Tom Cruise or whatever, Tom Cruise has it all the time. They'll get an acting coach all the time with him, and they'll tell him, Tom, I think this is how you should do it. You should get the old cheeky swan, show me the money, whatever. Someone has shown them exactly what to do. Do it. So what they're doing is copying what they've been told. Right? And basically, actors are, you know, there's no skill, there's no beauty in it. In Victorian times, actors were regarded as no better than entertainers, jokers, hookers. Entertain me, biatch, make me laugh, you know. And so, you know, all this, it's all about getting people to worship actors instead of God. So they get them to worship these idiots, and they're just trained liars. What are you good at? I'm an actor. What do you mean you're very good at lying and pretending you're something? You know, it's nonsense. But in Carlitos' way, there was a lot of good actors, me, Manny Blanco, John Leguizamo, Al Pacino, not the Al Pacino from Tropic Thunder, but the alleged real Al Pacino. Sean Penn dropped some red pills in to be accidental red pills, I reckon. Sean Penn. There's the guy who they try and rescue from Rikers Island. He's a good actor, big fat Italian American guy. A lot of good actors there, man. Pachanga, Luis Guzman. Pachanga. Yeah, so I also Berlanga reminds you of Benny Blanco, man. But like I said, probably not as dangerous. Hey, remember me, Benny Blanco from the Bronx? But I didn't see anything particularly to excite me about Berlanga. They're obviously pushing him. You know, they like the ethnic divisions in boxing, and the Puerto Rican fans, like, you know, the Puerto Rican Mexico rivalry. You know, Mexico's got 130 million people in. 130 million almost. Puerto Rico's got 3.25 million. How could you be such a big country, be a rival with such a small country? Pretty amazing, Puerto Rico, considering how many good fighters you got. I mean, I'm just thinking back in the, you know, Felix Trinidad, Puerto Rico, Hector Camacho, Junior and Senior, Edwin Rosario, and there's loads more. The great Fresno Kendo was from Puerto Rico. But you know, I mean, for a small nation, they've done pretty well. To imagine their rival has got, you know, so what they got, like 10 Look, like they got almost 15 times the population. No, am I being retarded? Okay, so 10 times. Yeah, I mean, they've got a long. Let me get my calculator. My brain is. I reckon I'm melting down. I don't know how long I've got to go till I can put in dementia, old people's home, prematurely because I've taken too much drugs and punches to the head. They got 40 times the population. I can't believe I'm talking. 40 times the population of Mexico is 40 times larger than Puerto Rico. Imagine that. You're considered big rivals. What other nation has got only 3.25 mil? That's smaller than Ireland. Smaller than, it's half the size of Scotland. Less. Where it's going to be about probably less people than Wales. Hasn't Wales got about 5 mil? And yet they produce all these good boxers. You got to give them respect. I think they're underrated, Puerto Rico, man. But Belanga, I don't think he's going to be the next star. They'll want him. They'll want him. But I don't think he'll be a. I do like Macon boxing, no clinch. I agree, and it's manly and they're going forward. I mean, I do like the pop-up skills and all that, but I want that with power. I like box punchers. Box punchers are the most interesting to watch. Salvador Sanchez was brilliant. Yeah, he was. Died at 23. Knocked out or stopped Azuma Nelson in 14 rounds. Yeah, Salvador Sanchez died in a car crash, man. He had curly hair. Yeah, that was a good fight. I mean, yeah, they churn out good fighters. I'm just saying that for the fact that it's such a big sport, in Mexico, and for the fact that how many people there are there, they don't churn out nearly as many good fighters as they could because they're not very athletic, and also they're what's it called the food they eat is not really conducive. And there's a load of rubbish Mexican fighters. It's just that the ones that get through are going to be good. And yeah, I like the non-clinching stuff for the macho aspect. I mean that's more interesting to me. I mean I like some skill. Basically, I like to see. Sorry, man, this is difficult. This one. Basically, I like to see a guy with power, with timing, with accuracy, with viciousness get in the ring. He doesn't necessarily have to classic come forward star, but he can do. Give me that Julian Jackson, over Harold Graham any day of the week, man. Any day of the week. Oh, look, Harold is so artistic. Oh, you can barely hit him. Yeah, except for 5 guys who flattened him, or whatever it is, 3 guys. Yeah. Oh, he's the best fighter never to have won a world championship. Oh, hang on, mate. He had 3 shots at the world. How many shots do you need? Do you want to carry on giving championship shots till he eventually wins it? Got ironed out by Charles Brewer, wasn't a great fight. Got ironed out by Julian Jackson. People go, oh, he was pissing that fight and he was winning it so easily. All he had to do was that. No. Jackson's a bomber. You watch him. Jackson's getting closer. Bang! End of story. That's all she wrote. Good night, Johnny. Frank Grant knocked him out too. Yes. Box punchers like Jay Opatite. Yeah. Are you ribbing me? But no. Cyborg is my man from Australia. Obviously, everyone knows that I'm a big Jay Opatite fan. People call me a fanboy, but I've explained this a million times, right? Million times. But yeah, Jay, I mean that's the ultimate. When you got a guy who can box, who's tough, who can bang, and goes for the kill when he needs to. Those are the best fighters to watch. Yeah, I agree. Jay Opatite, man. Jay Opatite. It's a bit limp, this. I was expecting more Australians. Maybe a couple of my boy Donny from South Korea. I mean, what time is it over in Australia? Like I said, the other one was quite popular. I got 10 super chats, but this one's a bit dry, but that's okay. We'll leave it. So I'll do an hour and see if we're only going to get 7 people watching, then forget about it. But it's mainly for the questions. Cyborg. 9:15 p.m. Okay, so that's a reasonable night. People getting ready. I mean, it's not the best time to do a live on a Sunday night. The end of the week. Well, it's actually the beginning of the week. Sunday should be the beginning of the week, really. But the elites have to mess with everything, especially if it's Christian. So it's now the end of the week as opposed to the beginning. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else we talk about? What are good? Let's see what fights we got coming on. Off the top of my head, obviously the next big one is going to be Gay J. It's going to be Gay J. Where are my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? I can't remember where them, man. They're nice and creepy. I think I've got them. Let's try these. Yeah. No, I want my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, man. They make me feel good. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got in boxing next week? Can anyone name any facts? Schwenocker. Oh, yeah, wollen my Oiber Leutnant, Triple B, the hardest working YouTube boxing channel. The most persecuted one. The best one, believe that. I think it's fair enough to say I'm the most interesting boxing channel. But yeah, the most persecuted, but got the best fans. We got the best fans here. Right, we'll look at that. Boxing next week, see if there's any. Off the top of my head, nothing big. Obviously, Gay J and the others, Zhang. Sam Eggington, come on, man. I mean, I'll watch it. It's an exciting guy, but man, he can be punched on him. He talking to like, ooh, you know, blowing bubbles and talking to the lamppost in a few years. Saturday, we got, okay, what have we got here? In America, nothing massive, to be honest. Yeah, there's nothing big. It's a bit of a pause. There's nothing real big next week. But, hang on. On the 3rd of March, can't see very well because his mask isn't good. Jake Paul, if you're into that kind of nonsense. Yeah. The legend, Amanda Serrano, the goat of all women. It's not Clarence, it's her. She's fighting. He gives a rat's ass. Otterbeck, Kormatov, Raymond Ford. That's a decent fight. But none of these are big fights. And then you have the Gay J Bill, Ray Vargas, Nick Bull, Justice Houdin, Kevin Lorraine, a very interesting fight. The Big Bang Zhalei Zhang. He banged everybody. Joseph Parker. And Joshua Ngannou. That's cool. That's cool. As I said, I want to go to zone 1 and 2 next week or this week because Sunday's the first day. Where the Australians are? Yeah, the Australians been real loyal, man. I think the Australians been on the piss, mate. They've been an early night, eh? Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Not with the Australians, of course, but this is a deliberate special Australian and South Korean edition. There's nothing good about the AJ and Gubi card. I don't go that far, Sven. You got Zhang Parker's a completely decent heavyweight fight. And an interesting one. Ngannou, Parker, Gay J. Yeah, you can say it's a novelty fight. I'm sorry, I have to say, Ngannou's proved himself. To give the so-called lineal heavyweight champions just a hard time, even though it's ridiculous, there's a reasonable fight. It's not necessarily the best fight. I mean, you know, he still hasn't won any fights in pro boxing and Ngannou, but you know, I don't have too much of a problem with that fight. Weirdly, I'd rather see Gay J vs Zhalei Zhang, obviously. Sidewalk boxing. Did you see the card in Japan? No, man. Because I said many times, it just, unless it's a massive big fighter, i.e., no, we are the monster in a way. Yeah. I'm not that interested because there's a bunch of Japanese guys. Japan has also had loads of world champions. They kind of got 9 world champions in Japan. Could you name them? I can't. Inoue, 1. Inoue, 2. Noah, and the other one, Takuma. Inoue. And I only know them because Inoue is such a big name. What, Nakatani? I don't know the others. I wouldn't be able to recognize them in the street, would you? Right? Because they stay in Japan. They look very similar. They're the lower weight. So, no, I mean, I'm sure it was good. Was it good, bro? Did you watch it? I mean, I won't go out of the way unless it's a big name. You know, that's what I can say. Maybe they haven't got the notifications. I just saw that you were live in my subscription box. Yeah, my notifications get blocked. People get desubscribed. Haters. This is what the haters going to do. Black. In Minecraft. Nakatami, yep, I said Nakatami, he gets a lot of press, but you know, so I will be honest, I've never seen these guys fight. I've seen Inoue fight, highlights, but you know, I don't sit there and go, I can't wait till the next Kashagi, Kanaka, or whoever, Taneka fight. You know, I'm not down with it. I might watch it tomorrow. There's some good KOs I heard. Okay, I like a good KO. You know, I think there was a few upsets as well. But see, the things about Japanese, it's probably the only honest boxing nation in the world. You know, they actually, you know, they will give the other fighter, if they deserve a decision, they'll give it away, even if it's close. They'll give it to them. They'll actually be ashamed. They don't try and rob. They actually go the other way. They probably give too much credit to the foreign fighter just because they've got honor to the Japanese people. You know, I remember someone came over and lost a Japanese guy, and everyone thought that he'd won, and the Japs were like, contrite and like, oh, you won, so you won. Not like, you know, in America or the UK, or they used to say Germany, didn't they? But now it's everywhere. They just cheat, man. Ed Kemper vs David Greenblatt in a boxing match. Well, you know, the data would come out. Look, they're both 6'9", but then when they'd be lining up at the weigh-in or the press conference, they'd be like, oh, Ed Kemper seems about 7 inches taller. I believe, look, David Greenblatt is a fraud, you know. He's all gift wrapping and no present, if you know what I'm saying. You know, he ain't got nothing to bring to the table, just talk. Stupid dreadlocks. Yeah, he weighed an extra 2 stone because of them dreadlocks. His head movement won't be good because of the dreadlocks. Ed Kemper's a killer. Yeah. He's very big. He's very strong. I think, you know, he can just outbox Greenblatt and use his jab, but I think he'll want the finish. Yeah, and he'll want to make him suffer for a bit. Greenblatt. I don't know. Kemper was not as a serial killer. He wasn't one of those guys that was really into torturing or making people suffer, but I think he did carry Greenblatt for a few rounds and bash him up. Greenblatt would probably get stopped in the corner and he'd go, oh, my arm's about to fall off again. I can't fight anymore. My arm's about to fall off. I might never be able to walk again. And then his corner will call out the referee. So that's what happened. Okay, get your cardies up. Hey, Dyson Fury. No, mate, that's just you, you're weirdo. Hopefully the Saudis give honour to Usyk. The promotion is more, in my opinion, going to favour Tyson. Yeah, it's a bit weird how chummy him and Turkey are chic or what. But of course, Turkey might have bonded over a porta potty session. Yes, Joby, check it in from Sydney. The home of Ebony Biatch's Dirty Nick. You mean the legend, the best Australian fighter ever, the toughest, the most glamorous, the most beautiful, with the least eggs of any Australian fighter ever. Ebony Beaches. Oh, she's so grim. What? Tell me, I mean, seriously, like in Australia, does she get any press? Biatches, and if so, what do they say about her? Good morning, Chubby. MJ Boxing Agent. What are you saying, my man? What's going on, man? Thanks for the work you've been doing. Follow my boy MJ Boxing 82. Fury is the same height as Wilder, is 6'7". Right. But at least he's only lying about 2. You see a lot of pictures of him. He's on his little tippy toes. In all these pictures of him with other boxers and even with women and short people. So yeah, I mean, but the Greenblatt isn't near 6'9". He's 6'2" or something. I mean, he's a ridiculous level of lying. Good morning, Chubby. Yeah, what up, brother? Follow my boy MJ Boxing Channel. Big up, Chubby Footers. What's up? What's up, the fans? Yeah, fans, how you doing, man? It's early in the UK, but it's about 9 p.m. or so in Australia. I don't know what time it is in Korea. Yeah, it's not really true. Boxing is honestly dead here, right? Most people don't even know who Anthony Joshua is. Yeah, but they'll buy those stupid fights and novelty fights like Paul Galen, these whoever, some bum, Sonny Bill Williams, all these ex-rugby players and stuff like that. They'll buy them boxing, right? On pay-per-view. It's crazy. With the Turkey, the Saudi country, integrity for robbery, Fury decision. Now that's a very good point. That is a good point. I believe Turkey's big on integrity, at least until they go out to a hotel, motel with the hookers, the drugs, the chip party, the brown shower party. So that's a good point. But you know what? There are ways to fight, and Tyson's good at it, to make rounds close. Spoiling, grabbing, messing around. So he knows how to do that. He knows how to fiddle his way through rounds. So, and those rounds will be close, and they'll give them to Tyson. So Fury's taller than Wilder. Is he? Yeah, maybe. I need to relook. I think he is about half an inch. I think Tyson's 6'7.5", realistically, at the most. Turkiyevi's Prince Khalid is an interesting style match. Yeah, I wonder, Prince Khalid, man. You kind of I guess Turkey got the gig. Probably Khalid is a bit bored of this and not that into it. I prefer just to dump on women and men and hotel motel. And Turkey is passionate about boxing. You can see he knows his boxing to an extent. So he likes to shadow box. I like people that like to shadow box. Sydney is a gay capital of the world, eh? Oh, I knew it was a bit saucy. Might go out in a minute, and the level of degeneracy on the roof. Half naked men, brains. Oh no, I've seen some disgusting things. In on like say the Mongolian basketball forum, some of the sickening stuff they get up to. Oh, it's normal, and then they already say, "Oh, kink." They call it kink when they're sitting around fisting. Oh, that's disgusting. Fisting a grown man. It's just sick. Oh, it's okay for children as long as you explain to them kink. So basically, this is another entry into nonsense. Oh, you can of course, you bring your little kids to Gay Pride. It's great. It's so diverse and friendly. It's so good to educate them about the beauty of all different peoples and how we're all the same and how love is like all that nonsense. And then meanwhile, they go, oh, it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that man's buggering another man with a huge dildo or something. Oh, it's fine. It's just kink. Ha ha. Sickening, man. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, my boy Liam. Fisty is my favorite. Should be Visa, Derek Chorizo. I mean, Chorizo's short, and he probably has moments where he doesn't even remember how to get out of bed because he's so punchy. But he's still a big, aggressive human being, a natural heavyweight. So yeah, no, I wouldn't fancy him as Derek Chisora, man. Until he gets more demented, and then I might give it a shot. But no, I mean, come on, Derek Chisora. Whatever we say about him, he's still a sort of sub-world level guy. The Gay Mardi Gras is promoted as a family event, but oh no. Grid girls are banned. What you mean, like grid girls on the grid for motor racing? Really? Oh, it's so hypocritical. It's nonsense. Even changed. There's a bloke here called. Sorry, I can't read very well. Chuff Boy, who lays down at Mardi Gras and lets men piss on him all day. The women all love this event. They're emotionally progressive. Oh, it's disgusting. It's simply how easy is it? It's nuts how easy it is to brainwash people to accept utterly degenerate forms of behaviour as normal and to be not only accepted but to be pushed. And they love it. Oh, that's great. Guess what? Oh, I found out my son's gay. Isn't it amazing? Why? No, you're not going to have no grandkids. He's going to get shat on. Oh, man. Degeneracy is my favourite word at the moment. Thanks to the channel. Disgusting, vile, degenerate. There's a very good word. It's got a lot of power. And it really describes people who are morally bankrupt, stupid, disgusting. Part of some of those disgusting, pervert things you'll never see are, it's apparently completely normal, just walking around hideous. I don't know. I'm not going to say about some of the stuff I've had to witness on like the Mongolian channel. This is just sickening. Yuvi's gay. I wouldn't. If he was off the PEDs, yeah, I would fancy it. He's a coward. If he was genuinely without PEDs for a year, yeah, he's a bum. He wouldn't even in the top 100. Probably not even in Britain. He didn't have his PEDs. Family friendly events, kids everywhere, and men walking around with no clothes on. And there's all these pictures of poor children that's utterly horrified. Or some old man with his unit out, and it's probably tied with a rainbow flag. It's just so sick, man. Why are drag queens so desperate to read to children? People are such idiots taking it for pure reason. I mean, how can you possibly think there's anything normal? And there's pictures of these little kids, the idiot right on parents are doing for themselves. Like, I guess, oh, I took Millie the drag queen story out. It was amazing. Oh, the outfits, it was so beautiful. The way they told the story. And Millie went up to one of the demons and sat on the lap. Now, there's pictures of these kids at these story hours, and a couple of them is looking with such horror because they know this ain't right. You're disgusting. There's a meme in there. When I get old, when I grow up, I'm gonna gas you. Svenoko. If an LGBT weirdo tries to touch you up and you iron them out when you get charged with a hate crime, they protect you. Probably would, yeah. They go, oh, you must be homophobic because you ironed him out. Well, no, actually, he touched me, and yeah, it doesn't matter when I'm homophobic or not. If some batty man comes and starts to touch my balls and I knock him out, oh, you're obviously homophobic. Yeah, you're right. They do it on purpose. They do it to mock you and to show you they're in charge. My boy Neil Baker, what's up? Oh, gender bending and nonsense is normalizing perversion based on the work of Alfred Kinsey and John Money. Yeah, this information is not hidden either, correct? But the normies don't find it because they're idiots. You're not doing no videos tonight. Tonight I won't, Sonny. Tonight I won't. I'm doing it now. I hope you're on, Sonny. I know you love the show, brother. You're not doing no videos tonight. They haven't changed. Yeah. They're straight for bathing as they do. Meeting public toilets like gangbangs and glory holes. Crazy. I mean, they're starting to try and push that, though. Imagine how disgusting women have become now. You know, pushing orgies, cheeseums, buggering. You know, they're trying to push what used to be perversions of degenerate peoples and sodomites. Now they're trying to push that on straight people, and it's working for a lot of people, not for real warriors, Christian warriors, and people that know like Triple B. Right. And you remember that guy, Gareth Edwards? Is it Gareth Edwards? That ginger. He was a Welsh rugby player, quite manly. Well, I mean, he's rugby. I mean, rugby guys are a bit free, to be honest. I see them do their stupid, you know, their stuff. They do these drinking games, but it always turn really bizarre. And they have to end up drinking beer off each other's nuts, and they play these stupid games. I had a posh girlfriend. I went up to see a university, and it was a posh university, and there's a friends of ours, and they're playing drinking games. Now, drinking games are the lamest thing in the world. I never play it. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'll have a get my drink on. I want to chat to people. I don't want to do stupid drinks. Oh no, you're not allowed to point with your hand. You got to do it with your elbow. You get to drink. Ha ha ha. Imagine being so pathetically juvenile. But these rugby idiots are like, so that I'm with my girl, and I'm outside. I'm a bad boy, and they know it. They know this. I ain't one of them, right? Oh, chill, be like, this is what you can do. I said, listen, bro, I can't bother to learn. I'll just chill and watch you guys. Just look at them with contempt. And, you know, and one of them wants to play a game called Cockle Balls. Yeah, that's just pathetic, man. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, well, it's Cockle Balls. You have to guess if it's a cock or ball. It's really funny. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they get bits of their dick out. I'm like, I'm not for it. I'd take my girl out by then. Yeah. They crunch to get a bit of their dick or their nutsack out, and they squeeze it. And one of the other rugby boys has to guess if it's. I mean, it's unbelievable, these degenerates. Anyway, Gareth Edwards, this guy ended up being a batty man, and he's a bottom. And I said many times, often the manny guys end up being the bottoms. They're psychologically messed up because battiness is so weird, right? There were lineups of 30 to 40 people waiting outside the toilet to smash this guy. And obviously, you got the virus. Yeah, I put a video up on the old channel. Right, he's on normal national TV. Right, and some guy grabs someone's balls and nothing happens. The ref says no, nothing. And Gareth Edwards, his commentator, goes, you know, if they still had that rule in rugby, you know, I'd still be playing. So I put that clip up, and I got a strike for it. Something on BBC TV. There was no other commentary for me. It was just this little short. And you believe that? That's a sickness. Anyway, I don't want to talk about batty business. Is J off the Pez now then? Nah, of course not, man. That's why he looked slender. I thought he might be because he's next to Ngunu. It probably is next to Ngunu, and also like he's probably cycling, you know, cycling his drugs. You know, you can tell when people are off cycle. Even in the normal gym, there's this guy there who's always staring at me. I mean, not always like, but he'd like to be the big dog in the gym. And he's quite well built, but he's not that tall. And when he sees me opening up on the punching bags with the power, the speed, the accuracy, the footwork, the viciousness, the come forwardness, he knows that there's the bigger dog. But and I seen him in the gym the other day. He's always there every time. And I was starting to notice, you're looking a bit flabbier, pal, because he's off cycle. He's off his cycle. And that's what Gay J's doing. This is a high IQ channel. Normally, he's an idiot, so I'm welcome. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. My boy Donnie Moore here. What's up, my brother? Chuck B, my man. Sorry I can't stay for long. That's okay, bro. Just keep up the good fight, brother. And always stay in touch. Yeah. I'm going to fly out to Hong Kong tomorrow. Been a bit hectic. Take care. Oh, no problem, man. Good luck. This is my boy Donnie. I'm going up to South Korea. I've been promised kimchi pum pum, K-pop pum pum. Like, I've been celibate for 5 years deliberately as a penance to my former promiscuity. But I feel like now I'm allowed a bit of the velvet pouch. Just a bit. I'll probably have to do another penance when I come back from South Korea. Someone needs to work for a check on Shane Bongos. Yeah, brother. Shane Bongos, I mean, like, so he's missed, is it 4? Not in a row. He turned up to 1, but since Valentine's, he missed Valentine's Day. He missed 3, and maybe if this is the 4th one. We need to find out if Shane is all right, blood. You know, because Shane is a big way. He's a donor. He's a follower. He's a character. He's red pill. Do you still believe Eddie Hearn is the most demonic, salmon in the book? Yeah. The weird thing is, it's very charismatic and comes across okay if you didn't know about the sickness of him and his dad, and you know, they're always flashing signals and doing all kinds of stuff. He's many narcissists and evil people are trying. Yes, I do believe there's demonic semen. I don't know what he keeps his kids down, right? There's 2 daughters I think he's got, but there's a really grotesque picture, a really very weird, inappropriate picture of one of his children showing, I don't know, flashing her pants or something, or lays up on Barry Hearn's Twitter. It's really, really, really quite disturbing. Drinking beer of a man's nuts is man. Gay J. Who knows what horrors you've got to do. Spencer might have had Shane whacked. I'll bring down the channel. I have Shane. Spencer too much cat. He never had the balls. Yeah. Where's Shane Mongos at? Where is Shane Mongos at? I hope you're all right, Shane. If you're around, if you're watching this later, I think it's mainly a pum pum based. You know, that's why we've seen less of him. He's obviously found a nice bit of pum pum, and he spends his whole time taking it. You know, maybe also there's nice things like taking it to the Nando. I mean, Shane's. I think Shane's got a good income, so he's probably taking it to the nice places. You know, and then to nice restaurants, designer style restaurants. You know, with name cooks and smashing her. You know, maybe her pum pum is exceptionally sweet. Maybe it's even sweeter than a Triple B show. Who knows, man? KJ will come out on the Grand Lord show. Yeah, I've said this many times. Or even like they'll probably might want to get the maximum, won't they, out of him to push that stuff. So they'll either do it on the Graham Norton show, obviously he's been there before, or they'll do it on morning TV, so that all the kids, all the housewives see that sickness. Shenok Asim Rahman knew Lennox was a Batman. Yeah, they had a fight in YouTube because of, yeah. And he said it openly. I know you're a fruit. So did Riddick Bowe. Riddick called him the F word. Wait a minute. We'll get on to it. I just finished my song. Yeah, Riddick Bowe called him the F word. The F word. And he used to have a little fruity little ponytail, didn't he? And Bowe used to take the mick up. Bowe was actually a bit of a bully and a bit of a wrong, and used to hang out with wrong, to be honest. What was the deal with Castamano having a house full of young black men at the time? It was a Michael Jackson style, something innocent. No, there's absolutely no innocence. They're very weird. He had some white fighters as well, but like white boxing after the 50s was very much reduced in America because the Irish and Italians, they used to be part of the inner city, kind of moved out a bit, and it's an inner city sport. But he had Willie Pastrana, but he mainly liked brown men like Sam Stroller like Sam Strong. Yeah, he used to sleep with Floyd Patterson. Keep that fight. Chittleby, your thoughts on the brutal fight? The new back Nick Blackwell. Did you watch the fight? And if you did you have a bad feeling after that fight? I think I was quite drank when I watched that fight. So my memories are not that great. There have been a couple of fights and I've been like, stop the fight, like Apollo Creed's wife. But I can't remember what they are. Right? I'm here. I missed last night. It's all right, Shane Moll. That's great to see you, my brother. Thank you for the 444 super. We were just worried, man, as the fans, because this channel's not just about. We got Shane Moggle's fans too. Yeah, Shane Moggle's fans were asking, "What's happened to Shane?" I said, "Well, I don't know, man. This Persian girl, maybe her pum pum is so sweet that you can't get away with it." And it's good to do have some time off, go to some nice dinners, go to Nando's, get some. This Persian pum pum is sweet because like Shane has been absentee for a bit. Or you weren't here last night in another one, and then the Valentine's Day when you were taking care of the Iranian velvet pouch. Yeah. Castamano was a nonce. Yeah, with preference for brown kids. Absolutely. He mentally destroyed Mike Tyson. Absolutely. He used to blow him and stuff like that. You know, Tyson was a mess from his young, you know. His mother was a hoe. His father, he didn't know. He was out committing felonies. Yeah. Probably soon check out my melody. And his mother was a hooker. So, you know, and he was on the streets. He didn't know money, no clothes. He was this big lump. And Riddick Bowe, they said, we used to call him Bummy Mike. Bummy Mike. Because people used to avoid him. They just think he was dirty. You know, he was wearing rubber clothes. And it's that one story of the pigeon stuff. So, you know, he found some kind of... And that's why I think actually Tyson's got a good soul. He's just been ruined by life, by society, by cocaine, by women's, by back to business. But he liked to care for these pigeons and he tore him out. I think that's a real story. And he battered him. And then he realized, yeah, I can fight. He started battering people. But he's always robbing as well. But yeah, Mike Tyson didn't have a chance, unfortunately. He's actually, even when he was young, he actually could see he's got some intelligence there. But obviously, he's not educated, so he can't always, you know, he didn't get, you know, to Harvard like Bob Arum. So, you know, he probably didn't go to school from the age of 13. So, but you can see he had that intelligence. Yeah. Shane is alive. Shane is alive. Gordon's alive. Liam and Shane. Sam Stroll has been moving. Man on Twitter, he tweets to Whitaker with disgust. Right, now, Sam Stroll is a degenerate, obviously. He's from that community. He's a Batman. Yeah. He likes brown men. He makes no secret of that. But he's very against bigotry, misogyny, homophobia, Islamophobia, racism, anti-Semitism. He's very much into his human rights, especially the human right to do poo-poo on a man's face. Margarita Pack was brutal. I couldn't believe Margarita's heart. Yeah, Margarita gets a bad name because he obviously fiddled with the, you know, the what's it called? The gloves, the wraps. But you know, like all the time we're saying how amazing Roy Jones is, who failed a test, who a super talented guy, who he wasn't happy to rely on his own talent. He had to pumped himself full of peds. And in those days, in the early days, people weren't all on it like now. It's like he came out in the 1988 Olympics and he was bang on it from then. And but we forget that. And Margarita gets stick. And Margarita should get stick, by the way. But you know, why is Roy one great and one not another? It's disgusting, really. Well, it's not disgusting. It's like typical hypocrisy of this world and people. Sly Teen stayed over last night. We drank booze and enjoyed the Persian good. But no, Shane. Hey, hang on a minute. Shane's changed. You changed your avatar. I can't see what it is now. I can't see what out of this. The Persian. You hope you didn't enjoy the Persians with Sly Teen, brother. Please don't tell me that. Otherwise, you're going to do some serious penance, blood. Hopefully you weren't crossing swords, blood. Yes, Sly Teen said, we drank booze. Enjoyed the Persian girl too. Yeah, I mean, I'll wait for you to tell me that. Please tell me no. Margarito was a brave guy. He had no quit. He was a brave guy. I won a lot of money on meeting Miguel Cotto. Yeah, it's odd how Mike tears up every time he's customer mentioned, even at his age. Something not quite. Now, you see the things about nonsense. You think, oh, you hate their abusers, but often they don't. They don't. Why? Because a lot of abusers are very manipulative. Castamano took Tyson under his wing. He looked after him. He fed him. He taught him boxing. He taught him how to wash. No, I'm serious. Like, mate, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say civilized him, but did some effort, right? And he showed him some love and affection, which Tyson never had. Tyson had a crackhead mother who was a hooker, and a father he never knew. And he had no. I don't know if he had siblings. I don't think he had any immediate siblings that lived with him, so he had nothing, man. And he was avoided. He was bullied until he tore, smashed a man up, right? But a lot of people, the abusers are nice to them. Yeah, they'll sexually abuse them. Like Castamano used to give nosh off Tyson all the time, get him to relax. That's disgusting, but he was also nice to him. There's a very famous case. Everyone goes, right? Everyone goes like, oh, if anyone ever touched my children, I'd kill them. And like, you'd be like, oh, of course, you feel that way. But hardly anyone ever does that, actually. There's very few instances. One of the few instances is this American dude. What a warrior, man. So his son got abused by some, what's he called? Karate. He's a karate instructor. And to the extent where the karate instructor took the boy, he was like 14 or 13, to a hotel and you know what the dad did? They were transporting, right, in the airport, the nonce across to where he was going to switch out. What happened? I don't know how they did this. It's amazing to know this. The dad went there, he pretended to be on the phone, pulled his shooter out, blap, shot the nonce, killing him. And then he didn't get a big sentence, thankfully. But even the son was like, to this day, he's like, you know what? I actually wish he hadn't killed him. I don't think he was that bad, which is weird. He was sexually abused, but the guy had been real nice to him, bought him sweets, and so it's very weird, and a lot of nonsense, very sophisticated. They're not just very manipulative, sophisticated abusers. Anyway, we got some more love from Shane Mongers again. She visited in the afternoon. Nothing public. Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you, Shane. I will wait, blood. I changed the pic due to the fake Shane Mog. Cool. What is it? I can't see it because I can't see very. Oh, hang on. I can't see it. I didn't realize you could zoom in. That's beautiful, man. The old days are so much more aesthetic and beautiful. Come on now, gotta get it back, blood. Blood. Come on, biatch. Yeah, that's a great super avatar. Super. I miss the old avatar saying, come on, Sven, how can you not love that avatar, bro? I do like the Apu, obviously Apu. Apu, if you don't know much about, if you know Pepe is Apu's, I don't know how it came up. Apu's like the kind of more the smaller, more innocent, cuddlier, more, whereas Pepe is I guess adult. I mean, I don't really know how to define it, but they got different cultures and meanings. Chittle B, many say suicide cowed way out. I guess implying that the person couldn't cope anymore. Okay, that's a good question. I'll give it takes courage to go. What are your thoughts? Doesn't make. No, suicide is one of the most courageous things you can do. I mean it. It's so frightening. You got to be in such a dark, horrible place to want to do that, to find the strength to do it. I've been like in the pit, man, of depressions, and I had these kind of instances. So I don't want to talk about from personal. No, it takes tremendous courage, man. Trust me. I think there were times I've had. I don't want to talk too much about it, but attempts and stuff, and like I'm preparing, trying. I think it takes an enormous amount of courage to do something so final that could be painful. What a stupid thing to say. You're obviously spiritually committed to have a cowards. And what about people leave behind? Listen, you've got to be in such desperate state to want to kill yourself and leave behind children and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel for people that feel that bad. I absolutely don't buy it. I think it's one of those stupid things people just hear and repeat all the time. Things get on my tits. Right, Sven Opke. If Whittaker wins a world title, all he'll be thinking about in post-match interview is people are mentioning his eyes are too close together. Should be his head referee. Yeah, bro. And people are starting to repeat it as well and recognize it. Every single. By the way, I urge everyone else, everyone here, all the fans, anytime you see a Ben Whittaker post, or even just a YouTube video, if you see a post about Ben Whittaker, or especially by Ben Whittaker, let's start this as a movement. Let's get a movement going. Just put, this is all I put, your eyes are too close together. And I put in the emoji, the two eyes emoji. I occasionally change up a bit. But basically, the message is your eyes are too close together. And we need to get in his head. Look, anyone who dishes it out, I tell someone in the pub, he was laughing his ass off. But he's a boxing fan. But we, anyone who, he takes the piss out of people, he humiliates them in the ring. I enjoy it, to be honest. I said that. But, and he'll say this, that, and the other, and he'll flash symbols, but he'll cry when I tell him his eyes are too close together. Yeah, he needs to be persecuted, and now's the right time, as he's blowing up. If he feels too big, well, I've got in his head, man. Believe that. Oh, I shouldn't do my head in, man. Yeah, we had this one. What else? I like to miss. Okay, right, I'm back in the place. I mean, AI pick. Victoria 9-4. These Germans with the English girl. That is really super. That is really super, man. Yeah, I have used a bit of it. I haven't gone to it mad, but I might. Yeah, you could do some mad things with it, but that's kind of world I wish we were living in. You know what? The stupid thing is not, well, just imagine we'd all be talking German. No, we wouldn't. They have no intention to invade Germany. It's only because a sick, Masonic Churchill and his banking friends decided they had to destroy Germany. Germany tried to make peace 8 times, even before the war broke out. Because in 1933, Churchill said in 1936, we're going to have to destroy Germany. I don't care who's in charge, a Jesuit priest or whoever, we're going to destroy them. They're too strong. What do you know about that? The World War II, you got to be careful what you say. It was started by who? Well, it wasn't started by Germany. It was started basically by UK, France, and other countries controlled by bankers, elitists, and secret society. Did he ever reveal the credentials after time demanded we see your file? Did he? What credentials? Well, he demanded to see my file. Did he say that? I don't care. I don't want to see my file. What's he talking about, the idiot? Everyone knows that I'm deliberately anonymous. Well, I don't mind time. It says some odd things. Someone once tried to throw himself off the Harbour Bridge, so police got him down and gave him a huge fine. Good way to deal with mental health. Yeah, I mean, imagine that, finding some poor guy who's so unwell, he's about ready to kill himself. Are you serious? That's nuts, man. But yeah, I feel with people who mental health is on the one hand a real thing to an extent, but the way they pushed it, me mental health and blame it for everything. Me mental health. You mean your cocaine problem, Ricky and Tyson, not your mental health, your cocaine problem. By the way, they're pushing it to encourage people to be weaker, to address their problems less, and just take their sickening medications. That's all. Shit'll be. What about British and German soldiers doing during the war time? Sorry, put in the. Sorry. Put the hate aside. Would it be brotherly love? A coffee together again football. Yeah. You have many stories like this. The Germans are very honourable. You notice there's never a history of torture in Germany. Things like like the Latin races and Spaniards and even the Brits. Like look at the London Dungeon, the most hideous tortures that they used to torture people with. The Germans are never like that, and that's why one of the reasons we know the stories are lies, blood. The Germans deliberately targeted because they pushed back against the elitists, the bankers, and they were strong, beautiful people. It's sickening. Joe Patavi's Usic Uwins. I've been asked this before, Cyborg, and it's I mean, it's not beyond the realms of possibility they might actually fight, although it's unlikely. Optava would want to move up to heavyweight, and Usyk would have to beat Tyson. But a cruiserweight, let's say, very interesting fight. We need to see more of Optaya to truly judge. I think he's capable of being a pound for pound, and certainly the number one cruiser now. But we still need. But sometimes weaknesses can unfold. You know, he's only fought. Well, Bradis was a very, very strong fighter, and the last two British guys he banged out shouldn't have been in the ring with him in some ways, but he did it with such style, and it's the way he fights. You know. So you know, we still need to see him fight higher level guys, to be sure. But this is a real tough one, man. It's hard to envisage Usyk getting knocked out. Obviously, anyone can be knocked out. I just never seen him hurt to the head. People talk about body shots, sure, but he's very clever. He's just so clever. It's a great fight. I mean, I would have to at this point, because you haven't seen enough of Optaya. If it was so-called prime for prime, cruiserweight Usyk vs Optaya, I would edge for Usyk, because we need to see more of Optaya to be sure he's 100% a real Samoan deal, and I believe he is. So, Colonel Stokes, be creepy. Colonel Stokes, is he a wrestling? I don't wrestling that well. I know some of it. I don't, you know, but not that much. Svenoka. Thoughts on Raul Mert? Was he actually persecuted by the police, or was he just mental? I used to live in a Raul and saw him a few times. Did you speak to him, bro? I mean, that was some crazy story. If you're not from the UK, like Raul Mert was this guy, right? He was a bodybuilder. He came out of prison, and his bird was. I seen another guy. She said, oh, he's a copper as well, because he'd had problems with the police. Opiate would put him away, but it made him more nuts. He went over and shot the copper. Shot the boyfriend who wasn't a copper. He was a karate instructor. And he shot, but he injured the girlfriend, and then went on the run. And then things got weirder. And he was pretty good on the run. I mean, people were like almost supporting him. He would still evade all the popo. This huge bodybuilder, ginger bodybuilder, and then they found him like hiding. He managed to stay alive, in the countryside for a bit, and they found him there. And Paul Gascoigne turned up, the famous footballer, who's nuts as well, high on cocaine with Stella, chicken, and some fishing rods. It was just insane. But I remember I was in the bar and said, "Oh no, you won't get it." Guess what happened? So what? I said, "You know Raul Mert?" I said, "You go, yeah." I said, "Well, Paul Gascoigne just turned up with a fishing." Some Stellas, some chicken, and a fishing rod. He's like, "Nah, come on, blood." And sure enough, it's true. And they shot him. What I think is personally, look, he's definitely a big steroid abuser and drug abuser. I mean, that will make you a bit paranoid. Was he? I don't. Look, the police persecute anyone and everyone. They basically they exist to persecute people and make them and intimidate and frighten them and you know. They dispense. They're supposedly been looking after justice, and they're the most corrupt bastards in the world. But he would have had some interaction with the police. Obviously, he thought it was persecution. And yeah, he would have been, but anyone else. What do you think Tyson's actual plans for the channel are? Oh, Tyson, sorry. They're very sporadic with videos now. Do you think he's hit the city? Yeah, I do. I don't think he's that excited by it anymore. He had a time when he was, even when he was in his prime, as if like, he'd only do one every 2 weeks, right? I don't think he likes to putting together. He's not very organized. He don't like putting together the videos, editing, and all that. But he did some great work, and then he's flying high and just doing the lives and getting paid a lot of money by Hex Toys, but nothing lasts forever. And when you take your foot off the pedal, and what his plans? I don't know. He's got the BKM thing. Is it going well? I don't know what the financial arrangement is. I would imagine it's costs plus the percentage of takings. I don't know how well those things are going. He just missed a big chance to make a lot of money, unfortunately. He really did. Straight out the hands, he should have pushed out. I mean, if he couldn't do it himself, he could have got some of the minion to do it, invested some money into some help to pump out at least 2 videos a week, if not 3, and do 2 lives a week. He could have and pushed the merch even more. Got someone to design the merch a bit better. You know, I mean, it's easy to say from back, but he certainly could have been more organised, spend more time. He could have made a lot of money, but whatever. Man. It should be made a lot of money. I could have made a lot more, but I messed things up. I got robbed by wrong-uns, so you're going to get regulated, by the way. Don't think I've forgotten you, wrong-uns. The best thing is when you attack someone after they think they've forgotten about it, and then you're regulated then. Chill me. In terms of some crime cases, what are some of the most brutal murders you can think of? Is there one? Well, there was a couple. Oh, right, in the USA, I believe, called Shannon Christian and Paul. Oh, yeah, that was disgusting. I'll get on to that. Ted Bundy obviously did some horrible things, but this Shannon Christian and her partner, what was her name? It's very famous. It's been hidden. The most disgusting, brutal murders. This young, nice couple, white couple, were carjacked, attacked, kidnapped. I don't want to say too much. It actually disgusts me. It's called the Christian Newsom murders. He's something Newsom. Check it out. They were tortured for 3 days. He was forced to have sex with his own girlfriend, and they did it. They poured acid all over their private parts, burnt them. It's one of the most disgusting stories of torture there is. It's a real nice, couple. Yeah, it's truly horrible. Check it out. The Christian Newsom murders. Of course, we don't hear about it. Why don't we hear about it? Well, you don't need to answer that. I said there are no rhetorical questions on the Chilby Show. Well, for once, I'm going to leave it as a rhetorical question. This is the first rhetorical question on Chilby. Well, I think we all know why. Usage went on points. Of time, I'm not experienced enough yet. I agree. I mean, the point is, when he reaches his prime, yeah, Christian Newsom murders. Raoul Moat is that a rainbow flag? He was a bit fruity. His pictures of him wearing that makeup in it. Of course, Colonel Stokes is Triple B. I'm not sure what you're talking about, right? I didn't know him. I was only 12 at the time, right? But I could see him passing. Never had any problems with him. He just seemed like a normal guy. Was he big then? What was he known as? People usually have a reputation, don't they? MJ Boxing 82. Yeah. They've done an ITV show about him. Does anyone know if Gazzo's in show? No. Right. So I watched him. I'm not sure if I'm referring to the same documentary. Well, I think so. It's definitely a big one by a big channel. Well, ITV. I think it was ITV. Right. I think you're right. But and they did a whole documentary about the incident, the drama incident, and they completely left out the Paul Gascoigne thing. Very odd. Very odd. Something weird about Paul Gascoigne as well. What happened to him? His son's fruity as well. ITV show is nonsense. In my opinion, Raoul Moat didn't offer himself. The police shot him with a taser when he was soaking wet and a gun to his head. Correct. I mean, that's definitely, yeah. I mean, the official story was they tased him and he took it because he's such a silverback. He bastards, and then he blew his head off. I'm more inclined to believe Sven's story, obviously, because we know how much the police lie. I've not watched it because I think it's stupid. And I mean, it shows the serial killers, especially the guy who killed himself. What do you mean it's stupid, bro? I mean, it's interesting. The psychology is interesting. Obviously, it's interesting from a dramatic perspective, but I don't spend. I find them fairly interesting. I don't spend hours watching them, but better than watching Gladiators or Strictly Come Dancing. The police hardly ever catch killers through good police work. It's always luck or the killer being an idiot, or more likely grasses. People, most of the serious nicks, police are stupid. They're incompetent. There's a high level of psychopathy in the police force, and they've got one-upmanship. Within the police force, they're fighting amongst each other. They're incompetent. Of course, they're incompetent and corrupt. More to the point. So usually it's grassing. It's grassing how they get people nicked. Unless you're stupid enough to do something like blatant in the street or something. It's usually grass. Very hard guy. Okay, I knew he was a hard guy. He was big too. He was about 6'2", but he wasn't a muscular then. I see the media. But yeah, he must have upped his PEDs. Must have got together with Dr. Hussein or whatever. Was that guy called? Someone actually trolled George Formel too. Oh, I remember this, yeah. There's a picture of Raoul Moat pretending that he was a fan of Formula and died of nits. And George Formel didn't know he retweeted it. Yeah, in the back of the day, some of the things were good. That's a classic one, by the way, yeah. Chittle B, King Dare Clark in the house. Have you also heard about a young woman from Japan? I believe it's 40 Days of Hell. She went through, also a Japanese gang went through everything. No, was she Japanese? I didn't. That sounds pretty grotesque. I mean, actually, Japan's one of the safest places in the world, the lowest crime rate. But they've got a few weirdos. Do you remember there was that one? Oh, he was in the killing. It was a big story. Some white woman from England disappeared, ended up he had some fixation with drugging white women and sort of taking pictures, and eventually took it a step. But those are very rare, and yeah, they're a bit creepy. The soul sexual thing's a bit creepy in Japan, with octopuses graping women. Apparently, that's a big turn on. Who knows why? They've actually got a specific type of prawn called, which is about octopuses graping women. Very bizarre, but yeah, you know. And there's Yakuza, but I think they're probably losing a bit of power from what I understand. And also, they're just Japan is a safe place. So yeah, they'll get incidents like that, but on the whole, it's pretty safe, bro. It's pretty badass to go there. I've been there years ago. Oh, badass, man. I wanted to stay longer. What do you think? Indians have a weird smell to them. Chenya, there was full of them, and it was. It could be. I mean, obviously, there'll be something to do with genetics, the skin odor, the hormones. Diet has a lot to do with body smell as well. So, but you know, I love curry and I eat a lot, but I don't think I suddenly start smelling different. I don't know. Ben Whittaker sees it true. Yeah, it's so funny. Even like I said, I put it up. He created a fake account to tell me I had a small dick. Yeah, right. As what? You was a hater. You was a loser. You just in your mother's basement. Yeah, I am. So what? Oh, you're pathetic. You're pathetic. You got no life. You're just hating successful people. I said, shut up, Ben. Just say it to you. And he never denied it either. And then one of his little acolytes called Carts TV, who apparently walked with him to the ring, started doing the same shit. I washed him, and I featured him on the channel. And he shuts up now. Yeah, living in his peanut head. He deserves it. He shouldn't be such an idiot, dislikable. I don't mind it's not about that's quite entertaining, all this stuff he does. I told you that, but it's his little pathetic. And I remember Lee Talks once said he's well known to be really, really thin skinned. That kind of person I hate. You can bully people, take the piss out of people, think it's all great. As soon as they turn on you, start crying and throwing your toys up. I don't like people like that. Also, Rince's dad out said he's one of the ugliest, weirdest looking primitives I've seen. Shane Bogus to be captured by Spencer Fearon. There's no way, because Spencer Fearon ain't got Spencer Fearon ain't got the cash money. was the tenner, right? He ain't got a tenner to give away. Nice one, Shane. Yeah, she was from Japan. Happened absolutely years ago. Oh yeah, I remember something vaguely. I don't remember. I didn't look into it in detail. She turned down someone who was in Japan's equivalent to the media. Was held captive for 40 days. Oh man. Let's just say she went through it. I'm gonna make a little note. I might want to have a look at that. But I vaguely remember that, but I'll keep it in my head. I'm from Ackles and back in the nut house. Did he ever go to the nut house? I don't think he did. I mean, no, I was very disappointed. No, listen, I liked him on the channel. He's very polite, well spoken. He's done some machine stuff. But you remember when he just turned on the Triple B, really weirdly, because he was stuttering. And I said, do it, Michael. Spar Sonny. Sonny was fighting for world championship a few weeks, and he was given the opportunity to do that. Yeah. And he couldn't handle it. And then he started turning. He quickly ran to Spen. He turned his phone off. Then he come on. And he go, well, why are you doing? You've never boxed. So well, yes, I have. I've had more than you, right? Not that that's the point, but you're being offered. I'm trying to help you. You've been offered an opportunity to spar, not to fight, to spar a world champion who you outweighed by 50 pounds, and you're now bottling it. And he blew it. And then about a week after, you had time to think, oh yeah, okay, I'm down with it. Well, you lost your chance, bro. Sorry, so that was a bit disappointing when Emperor acted like a little girl, and he's got a bit of temper, isn't he, like that? Yeah, he throws his toys out the cupboard. But I like him. People say he's deluded. Yeah, maybe, but he's an interesting character. I like interesting character. There'll be quite a few ones. Yeah, he hasn't put any videos up. He's put some tweets up on Twitter, but they're not his. They're retweets. Yeah, that's not me. It's impossible to tell, Shane, these days. People do copy your channel. I mean, obviously, you know the real Shane Wilkes giving cash money. Thank you very much for the cash money. My boy Shane has given me 3. So a 444, 555, and a 333. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. I don't know, man. It's weird the way they allow people to replicate profiles and names. I mean, obviously you can have two people called the same. You know, John Smith. There's gonna be a load of John Smiths or loads of Muhammad Ali's. Actually, Muhammad Ali was one of the most popular name in the world at some point. I mean, Muhammad, like fucking, it seems like 60%. I mean, a large number of Muslim males are called Muhammad, and Ali is quite a common surname, so it's not surprising. Are you trolling Shane, or is that actually? It's difficult to tell. Shane likes to play little tricks and joke about, but yeah. Junior could adjust. Junior Furuta was the name. Oh, right, thank you. Junior, her name is Junior. Junior Furuta. I'll check it out. That is really, I remember it a bit, but I just didn't follow it up. Usually I like to follow things up. What's the most triggered high profile person you've had message you off the back of your videos? Any serious threats to the triple? Just off my videos, I mean, I've triggered a bunch of people, especially back in the day on Twitter, MPs, stuff like that. Actors. It's a bit harder now, it's a bit more clued up, but still, I don't really do it much. Who's the most high profile person you had message? Yeah, there have been a couple of situations when I believe certain people with certain power who are well known have threatened. Yeah, that's all I can say. I have enough proof. I'm good. Yeah. As to naming and stuff, yeah, it's a difficult one because you might get the wrong person. You might get something wrong, but I have some pretty good evidence. There's some quite aggressive, serious people there. More than evidence. Right, most people don't know that Ali was a nonce, yes, and a Korean. He was. His ex-wife used to bang 12-year-olds when he was 30. 12-year-olds, plural. Yeah, he didn't care. He's cheating on his wives. He was a degenerate in his own way. But yeah, people forget, it's only one person. I mean, how do we know it's true? People make up anything, you know? You know, people give special dispensation to someone just because they're famous, and they're like, well, in some cultures it's okay, and they'll start talking like that, blah blah blah. Yeah, here's a nonsense. Any boxers threatened you? Well, it depends whether you consider Sonny Edwards a boxer or Max Jenkins a boxer. Well, obviously Sonny Edwards is a boxer. You know, he's a decent boxer, but he's a flyweight. So whether you consider Spencer Fearing a boxer, and they definitely had. So. That's open. That's out there, bro. I've got it on emails. I've got phone calls, everything. You do no videos tonight? Yeah, I'm going to come around your house, innit? Yeah, I've had from my house burnt down, threats, glassed, cut up, stabbed, beaten to death, you know. So on the day's work at the Triple B Club, we don't give a fuck because we know they're a bunch of pussy holes that talk too much. I see you talking, boy, when you should be listening. Back off. Have you seen the movie about Elvis, women? They're making a movie out of nonsense. I haven't. Actually, I keep on. See, I don't really watch at this point when I'm full of energy and I'm enjoying training, making nice food, doing videos and other business projects and my legal cases. I just concentrate on them. I don't relax and watch things. I said that. Why am I watching? I don't need to relax. I relax when I'm in bed after an exhausting day. It's beautiful. And after I've hit my vape, believe that. That has really helped with my sleep patterns, by the way. So, what's the film called, by the way? The Elvis film. But yeah, I think I don't want to be back in a position where I'm drinking again and not doing much. But you know, if it happens, I will watch some films. Okay. Enough of that. Well, just tell me what it's called. The MJ Boxes. Spencer will be seething for you. Royal Rumble video. Oh, you can't. It was great though. There was a lot of comedy, some humanness in that video. Spencer again, giving it a big and again smashed up in 10 seconds by Cougar was classic. The story of his life, man. He's all bark, no bite. Hot. He's just Steam, man. There's no substance to that idiot. Junko. Not Junior, Junko. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. Junko, that's a woman's name, isn't it? Junko. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what's the name of that student who got? I don't know, maybe she's a nurse or something. I don't know. She went out to Japan. A blonde girl from England. I read a book on it. It's fascinating. And she got drugged and killed by this guy. And then he put her. He had a beachside house and he buried her in some cave. It's really fascinating. He just had an obsession. They've had loads of videos of white girls that he'd taken. Because I mean, listen, a lot of people in Japan's one of them. They're obsessed with white women, especially blonde and blue eyes. Because no one else got that look, right? White skin, blue eyes, blonde hair. Yeah, and you know, they've got. I went out with a guy who was a stripper out. No, sorry, what's it called? A waitress. You know, one of them girls. Well, not really a waitress. They sit there and talk to Japanese men. They don't do anything else allegedly, but some will, I guess. It's called Priscilla. Okay, Priscilla. I bet they don't mention the king being 14. Yeah, he's a nonce as well. I think they all are in the industry. I mean, some states, I think it used to be actually legal to shag a 14-year-old. How old was he? He was like 23 or something. That's all a bit weird to me. Should be your thoughts on Elvis Presley, who was a fan of meeting Priscilla and showing interest, which was very creepy. And some people will say, some states it's legal. Now in Poland and places like that, there's a lot of countries that 14 is legal age. I think Holland might have a staggered thing. So I think, listen, man. if you fancy someone's under 16 and you're grown up, there's something very creepy about that. Very, very creepy. You're a wrong one. There's this meme, right, of a guy, and I can't remember, he grew up in a village called Sneed, or his surname was Sneed, and it's some guy and a cowboy, right, in the 19th century, like marrying a 9-year-old girl, which is a bit creepy. And things like this have happened, but it doesn't mean they're okay. Oh, it's their culture. Nah, come on, it's sick. People. I mean, just because something's historical and cultural, does that make it okay? No, of course not. Right, Turkey was messing people up in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Turkey. But we need Turkey. He's got guts. He's got heart. He's got fighting ability. He did pretty few people away. Yeah. Sonny didn't have a great time. But then what do you expect? Sonny's only 8 stone. So, when he's dealing with a behemoth, that Triple B, who's 16.5 stone, he's going to get thrown out that ring, blood. I don't know who got rid of Sonny. Do you reckon Turkey a little bit shake or was too much aftershave? Oh, yeah, Sonny. Yeah. Probably makeup too. And his beard's always perfectly trimmed. And yeah, they love aftershave, the sheiks, I very much believe there's a huge waft of aftershave when Turkey enters the room. But obviously, people know he's there because, his presence and his aftershave. Right, where are we at? Okay, it might be drying up. What is it? 20 past 11. Yeah, there were, great to see everyone. There was a few Aussies. I got my boy Donny quickly came on. My boy Donny's going to HK though. He got some business to attend. But great to see you, Donny. Venables would never do that as well as he did. Sorry. They would never do that well. He would get eliminated. Spencer. He's fat. He's got no heart. He's out of shape. He can't fight. Yeah, he did way too well. I agree. But everyone can have a good day. Maybe he had his best day ever. Chill B, killer Richard Ramirez, yeah. Let's go the Night Stalker. See a lot of love letters in prison. Ted Bundy, yeah. Oh, fan feel man. It's true even like a bad boy as yeah, of course. And there's another psychological thing. They think, oh, we can change them, we can turn them. He seems so nice. I mean, Bundy was the most revolting what he did to these largely beautiful women as well. And he nonced the 12-year-old. He's a sick guy. And also, you might need to check his early life section, right? But a lot of these serial killers are MK Ultra experiments as well. So look into that, yeah. But women get attracted to power, and that can be anything: notoriety, looks, money. And they're obviously looking for something. It's a bit weird, but Ramirez was quite good-looking guy, no homo. So was Ted Bundy, allegedly. And so all these women, and they see this guy in the papers and, you know, empty lives. And, yeah, I mean, you know, women are attracted to powerful men. And unfortunately, even weirdo serial killers who are going to be executed or spend the rest of life in prison still have some kind of power. Shenoka Bundy said his child was pretty normal, but Prawn missed one. He did, but he was not to be trusted. Bundy, I don't know whether that was a last minute thing, to kind of, you know, he said he did a big interview about that the day before he got killed, and he kept on coming back to that. I think it was, you know, he probably hoped he'd manipulate. Look, if I push this angle enough, they might go, look, I don't think we should whack him because this is very interesting. He might have more to say. We might learn more from Bundy. You know what? They took his brain out and put it in a jar afterwards to find if there are any abnormalities. Apparently there weren't, but you know. I remember watching a documentary on Elvis. Yeah, a woman there claimed she was in a relationship when she was 16. Elvis was in his 40s. He liked him. Yeah, he was known Elvis liked him. You know, Elvis is another mess up, dysfunctional kind of upbringing. His family were. He loved his mother a lot, which I think is always quite sweet. It's nice to have a mother who looks after you, but it can go too far. It's like the Italian syndrome, yeah. And no woman will ever match up to your mother. And you go for women that don't remind you of your mother, i.e., really young girls. So yeah, it is very odd. But and his twin died as well, so I think his mother was super protective against Elvis because his twin Jessie, I think Jessie was the name, died. He was stillborn, so you know she really looked after Elvis, which is sweet, but. My boy Max B, you know, my styling friend. What's up, brother? Thank you very much for the $10 Aussie. Chill B's in the house. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's been a nice little. These are Aussie sessions. Obviously, there's fewer people, because of early morning in the UK or well, mid morning. But it's always a good session. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brother. Great to see you. Peace in the Middle East. I can't see very well. Is that? Yeah. Thank you for the 10 Aussie. Yes, sorry. The holes aren't very good here. I can't see very well. I ain't not sure if I can wear this again. John Wayne Gacy didn't kill all the kids himself. He accidentally admitted in an interview when asked about one of the kids. He said that was the one he killed. Right, John. A lot of these serial killers are involved with CIA, with intelligence agencies, and other bizarre black ops. Right, and Wayne Gacy was one of them. Like Savile, he used to serve kids up to powerful people, and that will include death. Mountbatten killed children, we know that, and they are used as assets to provide these children. Why do they want to link people up with children? So they can control them. Bribery, blackmail, yeah, and also to make sure they've got these guys so sick they'll do anything for money and power. So sick they'll do anything for money and power. And now we have you on tape doing it. So now you're controlled. You'll get your perks, but you do as we say. And that's what the whole Epstein thing was about. It was a nonce. It was a nonce ring. Wait, yes, yeah, 100%. King Dale Clark. Richard Ramirez has sculpted looks. He had the looks of Carlos Monzon. Yeah, he did. He had this, the high cheekbones. Yeah, I mean, he was a confirmed Satanist as well, Satanist, right? He wrote. He's but you know, like women were fascinated by Ramirez. Even Bin Laden. I remember Bin Laden, we all know, didn't manage to take down 3 towers in Manhattan with only 2 planes. We know he didn't manage to do that, amazingly. But at the time, a lot of women were saying he was quite handsome. You know, I think they probably want to sharpen him up a bit, get rid of the tramp's beard, you know, make him look a bit more suave. But yeah, I mean, people in the public eye, it's even like you know, you get people in the public eye, right? Actors and other people. Oh, they're so good looking, they're amazing. And you're like, well, no, they're okay. But believe me, if you just saw them in the street, there'd be another 5'5" woman, or less, you know, or 5'7" man like Tom Cruise walking along, and you think, oh, you know, they're all right looking. That's it. You know, and then they talk about Katie Price. Oh, she's so beautiful. No, she's not. She's fairly pretty. It's just because not Katie Price. What's that? It's Katy Perry I'm talking about. Katie Price is a disgusting sketch. You know, but they'll put these people up on pedestals, and they'll start thinking these people are amazing and so good looking and talented, when all they are is because they've seen them on screen again and again and again, and they start to believe that shit and worship them. Yeah, sick people. Yeah, Max B, what's up, bro? Any more questions? My boy Max just gave me. I'm not going to go off when someone just give a bread out a super chat. But yeah, what's someone eating today, man? I don't know what I'm eating, man. I've got some steaks, blood. I've been eating a lot of meat when I've been hitting that gym. Beautiful vegetables. I love vegetables, nicely made. Yeah, I'm not sure what I got, but it's going to be good. I started to cut back the carbs, so I want to drop some fat, some lard weight. I want to put on muscle, but drop some lard. So I'm not really doing pasta, which I adore. You know, I know bread. Bread is real nice. You know, when you're not doing carbs, you know what you really crave is bread. Bread. Real nice bread. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I'm going to ask if there are any more questions. So let's say I might dry it up. As usual, I say thanks to my boy Shane Bones for the 444, the 555, and the 333. So all that together, what's that? About 14 quid. Thank you, brother. Just under 40 quid before YouTube get their disgusting claws into the cash money and take some of it away. And my boy Max be in the house from Australia with his 10 Aussie. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated to all you people. Thank you to everybody who came. If you still want to drop some questions on here, but I think it might be petering out. But yeah, I'll be back soon. I'm going to upload my Edgar Berlanga, a.k.a. Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Small tunnel tube. My man knows. Yeah, Edgar Berlanga, Podreg McCrory video. I've done that. That's going to go up straight after this. I'm not hugely impressed by Berlango, Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Oh, good, bro. Thanks, Max. Great to see you, brother. Enjoy it, man. I might even go to Australia and beat the funds. I think I'm going to become a bit more like, hopefully, if I can set this level, I'll become a bit more adventurous. Come out of the basement more. You know, like I said, I've got plans to go to Ireland, South Korea. I'm going to go to a couple of shows. I was going to a couple of shows. You know, I remember when I trolled a Coogan who was terrified. Respect and every respect, Coogan. He's like, oh no. I was using that phrase a lot at the time. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so great. Well, I'd like to get together. I want to do that in the summer. Yeah, I've got some plans. I just hope I don't fall back. Get me? All right, guys. Take care. God bless you all. Thanks to Shane Bongus, Max B for the lovely generosity and the super shekels. We are going to see you next week. I'm going to hit that video. Enjoy your Sunday. I'd say your weekend. It's actually the first day of the week. But if you're chilling, chill and enjoy. Peace in the Middle East. Pop, pop, pop. Bang.